Hey everybody, welcome back to Miner Stuff. I'm Matt.
I'm Pat.
We're the Miner Brothers. Today we're going to go over a bourbon nosing kit. Let's get into this.
Alright, welcome back everybody. Thanks so much for joining us for some more man shit. Before we get started, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Like this video. Drop some comments down below. Let us know what you think if you have a nosing kit. And don't forget to check us out over on Patreon. We're doing a lot of cool stuff on Patreon. We give away a ton of stuff too. This month you have a chance to win a Herfador and a torch, as well as a monthly sampler. So we do a ton.
We're doing a lot more on Patreon, yeah.
Ton of stuff over there. So Matt, before we get into this cool little kit, what are we drinking?
1792 Bottled and Bond. You know, it's been sitting on our shelf for a while, and we're like, you know what? Maybe it's time to just sort of revisit it and see how it goes again. Because it's the problem with having like 500 bottles is you just never know what to choose.
There's too many options.
Way too many options. All right, Pat. So it's a shit Monday.
Man shit Monday. So ties in with our bourbon.
Bourbon nosing.
And everybody likes to try to get better at nosing it and get better at those flavors and everything else. How do you do that? How exactly can you educate yourself to become better at bourbon? I mean, you did it just by drinking a shit ton.
I mean, just plow through it. It's a good experience.
Yeah. So this is a little kit that I got from Bespoke Post. Now, this is something I got years ago.
You can find them basically anywhere.
Yeah.
So find an Amazon one and throw it down.
There are larger kits and everything like that. The kit that we're explaining is coming from there. I paid for it myself. This is not, sponsored in any way or anything like that. It was just a cool little thing to get every month type of thing, just to give myself a manly gift every month. Yep. I'd done it. I started at deposit, and everything like that. I'm not on it right now, but this is what I had back in the day. So this is cool little kit. So it comes with 6 little canisters of things you can smell.
So we'll sort of go through them. We got oak. There's a little bit of oak chips in there. Cherry. Some dried cherries in it. We got corn. Ground up corn. Caramel. Obviously a piece of caramel. Mm-hmm. Brown sugar. And it's just a little bit of ground brown sugar. And black pepper, obviously being black pepper.
So now this one here, these are the simple ones. This you could make yourself, honestly.
You really could. You don't have to pay for this.
Yeah. There are other ones, like I've seen a lot of them on Etsy and Amazon that
really break it down.
Yeah, there is a lot of options, a lot more stuff. But this is a nice little thing to get started with. The kit that I got also came with a nice little dropper to add some water, and then a special little nosing glass that they...
And it comes with this tasting wheel that I'll put up here, and also little instructions on how to basically get the best taste out of your bourbon. Because a lot of times what you're going to do is proof it down with a little drop of like limestone water. Put a couple drops in, take the proof down, and that will open up the flavor palette a little bit more. Yep. So you get some of those more nuances that you can't find right off drinking it at full proof. And that's actually what a lot of master distillers will do. Mm-hmm. They'll use some water to basically slowly proof it down and open up some of those finer flavors so you can get everything that's in there. That way if there's something really bad in there, they can figure it out before, it just hits the market and somebody with a really, light palate says, wow, what's this?
Absolutely. So, Matt, how do we use this nosing kit? All we got to do is take our little canister and we're going to unscrew the top. What you'll do is you'll give it a nice little sniff. And then do a little sniff and taste.
And they always recommend sniffing with your mouth open just to help with the alcohols from the sugar. I mean, the alcohols from the bourbon. But it's a good little kit. It will definitely help trying to change the nose.
It helps you pick up on the subtle things. So this oak is very subtle. Super, super, super subtle in this canister.
And I was going to say, the caramel is wrapped in plastic. So it is also super subtle.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So you can get it a
You can open
caramel
it and
note.
get
You could
more.
get more, but you want that subtle note because you're not going to get a caramel piece in a bourbon. You know what I mean? You're going to get that more subtle notes. So yeah, so you can find a lot of these, and really it goes depending on how in depth you really want to go
Yep.
into it. But this was a great one that we got just to start trying some stuff out with. Especially more for you than me because I was already deep into bourbon by this stage.
Yep. And I do plan to get a bigger kit because I do want to make myself better. Because, you know, the more you pick up these notes, the better experience you get while you're drinking the bourbon. Okay, the more you can educate yourself on it, the more you're going to enjoy it while you're sitting there sipping it neat. I mean, yeah, if you're just, you know, mixing it and tossing it on the rocks, you know, you really don't need a nosing kit. Yeah, but once you start drinking stuff neat, and you start really trying to pull stuff out of it to try to get the most out of the bourbon, this nosing kit would be a great way to start educating yourself.
Very good. The optional way that I'm going to keep going is I'm just going to drink more bourbon and work on it every single time myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's been working for me so far.
That's a good plan for you. So anyways, let us know what you guys think of the little nosing kit. If you guys got one, let us know down below. Or if there's other things you can do. Like I said, this kit here, all this stuff, you could pretty much just put something in a little canister yourself and do it. But some of the more expansive packs will be good, and we plan on getting one and probably reviewing those when we
we'll end up buying a bigger kit to review, but I'll link one down below, probably one that we're going to most likely end up buying anyways off Amazon, just that's going to be a lot more in depth with a lot of things. But if you're new to the bourbon journey, this is a great thing to sort of help you start getting your feet underneath you. So when you show up, you can sort of talk to people and say, oh yeah, I'm getting that, I'm getting a hint of that. So
well, thanks so much for stopping by, checking us out. Don't forget to check us out over on Patreon, and everybody, have a good day.